Hello everyone. So in today's video, we are going to talk about the budget of 2024. So in today's video, we are going to talk about the summary or the key feature of today's budget. So the first thing they have talked about is people-centric inclusive development. So you can see here, substantive development of all forms of infrastructure, physical, digital and social. So digital public infrastructure, they have given a lot of focus on this. Then they have given focus on a strengthening financial sector, broad saving, credit and investment back on track. Then they have given a lot of focus on the gift city that they have recently inaugurated. Then government also emphasizing that they have taken proactive measure to control the inflation in the economy. They are also highlighting the country is becoming more and more participant in the economic growth. In this graph, they have mentioned like Indian economy is outperforming the rest of the world in terms of dollar growth. So in the latest budget, they have highlighted two major focus points that we are going to discuss right now. Number one, so focus area one is Garib Kalyan and Desh Ka Kalyan. So focus number one is Garib Kalyan and Desh Ka Kalyan. So here they have highlighted like DBT has led to saving of 2.7 lakh crores. Then 25 crores people moved from multi-dimensional poverty. Then they have credit assistance to 78 lakh street vendors under PM Swanidhi Yojana. Then second is empowering the youth. So here also you can see 1.4 crore youth trained under a Skill India mission. Second is fostering entrepreneurial aspiration of youth. 43 crores loan sanctioned under PM Mudra Yojana. Then like number of IIT has went up from 16 to 23, AIMS from 7 to 22, universities from 723 to 1113 from 2014 to 2023. So the second focus area is welfare of farmer, that is Annadata. So they have highlighted 11.8 crore farmers. They have given direct financial assistance under PM Kisan Yojana. Then crop insurance up to 4 crores farmers under PM Fasal Bima Yojana. Integration 1361 Mandi under ENAM supporting trading volume of 3 lakhs crores. They have also highlighted Nari Shakti 30 crores Mudra Yojana loan disbursed to the women entrepreneurs. Increased female enrollment in higher education by 28% in 10 years. 43% of female enrollment in STEM courses. 1 crore women assisted by 83 lakhs SHG to become Lakhpati Didis. So you can see here female labor initially it was like 23%, now it is like 37% from 2017 to 2022 and 2023. So in the second phase, they have highlighted 5 major strategy for Amrit Kal. So number one is sustainable development that you can see here. In the sustainable development, the major focus is to achieve net zero by 2070. They also try to provide the viability gap funding for the wind energy. So whatever the funding requirement that is not fulfilled by any other means, the government will provide those kind of fundings in terms of wind energy. Now rooftop solarization, 1 crore household will be enabled to obtain up to 300 units of free electricity per month. Adoption of e-buses for public transport. Strengthening e-vehicle ecosystem by supporting manufacturing and charging. For this they are giving PLI incentives and all of that. And also FAME 2 scheme, FAME 3 schemes. New scheme for biomanufacturing and biofoundry to be launched to support environment friendly alternatives. Second strategy for Amrit Kal is infrastructure investment. So you can see here implementation of 3 major railway corridor programs under PM Gati Shakti to improve logistic efficiency and reduce cost. So that will obviously help the country to reduce the cost of transportation, then again improving the efficiency and then turnaround time. So those kind of things that will covered under this. Promotion of foreign investment via bilateral investment treaties to be negotiated. So they have allowed like in lot of things that foreign investor can come in and they can invest. Expansion of existing airports and comprehensive development of new airports under Udan schemes. So they are also trying to build new airports, like recent example is Ayodhya airport and some other airports in the small cities or tier 2, tier 3 cities for better connectivity of the people. Promotion of urban transformation by metro rail and Namo Bharat. So they are also launching more and more metro in the tier 1 cities. Tier 2 cities also they are trying to build metro networks. So you can see here in the recent budget, the capex expenditure is more than 11% of the GDP. You can also see the FDI investment has increased a lot. From year 2005 to 2014, it was just 298 billion. Right now, it is from the year 2014 to 23, 596 billion has been invested by the FDI. Point number 3, strategy number 3 for the Amrit Kal is inclusive development. Here you can see they have launched different district level programs where they have focused on health, like how they are going to vaccinate the people, and then you win platform, another like health cover under Ayushman Bharat scheme to be extended to Asha, Anganwadi workers and helpers. Strategy number 4 is inclusive development. So here they have focused like they are going to provide housing for the people, and then they try to increase the tourism in the country by highlighting on those places which are like prone to attract tourists. Then point number 5 is agriculture and food processing. So they have focused on that also. So you can see government will promote private and public investment in post harvest activities. Application of nano DAP to be expanded in all agro-climatic zones. Atmanirbhar oilseed Abhiyan strategy to formulate to achieve Atmanirbharta in oilseed. Recently, government is importing a lot of edible oils. So in that particular field, government want to be self-reliant. Comprehensive program for dairy development to be formulated, and there is a lot of focus on implementation of Pradhan Mantri Matsya. So they have also, so in this they have highlighted the resilient performance of the Indian economy. So they have given the comparative analysis like how the current account deficit, that is CAD, has been declining as percentage of GDP. So you can see here in the financial year 2024 or like Q1, it has been reduced by more than from 2% to 1%. So it has fallen by more than 1%. Now unemployment rate has also declining from 6.1% in 2017-18 to just 3.2% is 22-23. So unemployment rate is also going down. So government is doing pretty well in this particular field. Now declining gross NPA as percentage of total advances. So we can see here during the Vijay Mallya and all those period, like the NPA for every bank was going up, and after like year 2018, that incident, like it has been going down, and currently the gross NPA has just reduced to 3.2%. So overall health of the economy or overall financial health of the country, the banks, is improving a lot in recent years. Now next is rising volume in digital transactions. So in this particular field, India is just phenomenal. They are beating the world, not just India and developing country. They have beat the developed country as well in terms of digital transformation, in terms of digital transaction for anything. GST collection is also going up. Now fall in headline inflation. So inflation was issue few quarters back or like in a years back or in recent years, but right now it is just at 5.5%, which is well within the range of or tolerable range of RBI, that is 4 plus minus 2%, that is plus 2% to plus 6%. So right now it is just 5.5%, and it is just hovering around 6%, that is acceptable for the RBI. So you can expect there may be a rate cut in the future. So then tax proposal, so there hasn't been any major changes in terms of taxation and all that, and GST. So government had tried to kept it as per the last year. So in this slide you can see like from where the Indian government is getting its 1 rupee. So you can see 90% they are getting from the income tax, 28% through corporate bonds or government securities, non-tax receipt 7%, 1% from non-debt capital receipt, customs duty 4%, GST collection 18%, corporate tax 17%, and union excise duty 5%. So major of the money government is getting from income tax, corporate tax, and borrowings through the government securities, and where the government is expensing these rupees or 1 rupees. So you can see here 4% goes to pension, other expenditure 9%, a state share of taxes and duty, so this goes to the states 20%, finance commission and other transfer 8%, interest payment. So in the last slide we have seen like government is taking borrowings through issuing government securities and all that. So for that they have to pay the interest. So 20% of the amount goes to the interest payment. Then centrally sponsored scheme like Manrega and all that kind of schemes, 8% of the currency goes there, 8% of the amount goes there. Subsidy 6% in terms of like fertilizers, those kind of subsidies, LPG subsidies, electricity subsidies. Then 8% goes to defense. Now you can see here allocation of funds for the different ministries. So this year 6.2 lakhs crore has been allocated to Ministry of Defense, then 2.7 for the Ministry of Road and Transport, then 2.55 for the Ministry of Railways, and then 2.13 for the Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution. Then Ministry of Home Affairs 2.03 lakhs crores, 1.77 lakhs crore for the Rural Development, 1.68 lakhs crore for the Ministry of Chemicals and Fertilizers. Ministry of Communication 1.37 lakhs crores, and then Ministry of Agriculture and Farmer Welfare 1.27 lakhs crore. Then government money allocation for the major schemes that is running in the India. So you can see here for the Manrega, that is Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme, it was 60,000 last year, now it has been increased to 86,000 crores. Ayushman Bharat 7,200 crores to 7,500 crores, it also went up. Production link incentive scheme, so 4,600 crores was last year, now it has been increased to 6,200 crores. So government is trying to incentivize manufacturing facility in India. And also like semiconductor and display manufacturing ecosystem, so they are also committing 6,900 crores. Initially it was just 3,000 crores. Now solar grid, it was initially 4,970 crores, now it has been increased to 8,500 crores. National Green Hydrogen Mission 297 crores, now it has been increased to 600 crores. As I can see, there hasn't been any major changes in this year budget as compared to the last year. Most of the things that has been carried from the last year budget. And also one major change, this year lot of focus has been given in the defense ministry acquisitions. So they have allocated more than 6 lakh crores this year, which is like double of like road transport and infra. Last year it was allocated most for the road transport, infra, and then railways, and then defense, but it was most of the budget is allocated for the defense sector this year. That has been the major highlights. So yeah, that's all for today. If you find this helpful, please give thumbs up, and for more such content, please subscribe to my channel. See you.